Hey guys, this is Dr. Jeff Teeter with Titan Health Direct Primary Care, and welcome back to another episode of A Talk with Your Doc. Today, we're going to chat a little bit about this fellow, fat, and how to lose it to get ready for the spring or summer. Stay tuned. Hey, thanks for joining me again so we can talk about weight loss. Now, we're just going to scratch the surface of weight loss. There's a lot more to it than what I'm going to talk to you about, but this is a great introductory way to get you ready for that spring body. So the first concept that we need to understand is, what's a calorie? Well, our bodies require energy in order to function, to grow, to move. And we get that from our food. And the energy in that food we call a calorie. There are tons of resting metabolic rate calculators that you can find just by typing it into Google. And those will give you kind of a basic of where you're at based on your height, your age, and how much you weigh. If you want anything more intensive than that, there are plenty of places that can do a particular test. There's a simple machine called an Indirect calorimeter. And basically you blow into a tube for about 10 minutes while you're sitting there at rest, and it calculates the amount of CO2 that you blow out. That's a byproduct of our metabolism, and it gives us a baseline, and a fairly accurate baseline, of how many calories we burn while we sit there. So now, how do we turn that into weight loss? Well, weight loss, if you boil it down to the simplest explanation, is pretty simple. If you want to lose weight, you burn more calories than you put into your mouth. Now, it's much more complex than that, but those are the basics. And so we need to do a couple calculations to find out how you can drop some of those pounds. In order to do that, you're going to have to learn how to keep track of your calories. And the easiest way by far to do that is by going on your phone and downloading a calorie tracking app. There are a bunch of them. I'm going to have them listed right here. The one that's been out for the longest and is very extensive, very good, the one I'm more familiar with, is called MyFitnessPal, and it's a great way to just scan a barcode, or if you go out to a restaurant, they already have the menus on the list. You just hit what you're going to eat. Otherwise, you type in the foods that you're going to be cooking and preparing and how much you're going to eat, and it will keep track of your calories. You can also put in your fitness goals, how much you want to lose and in what time, and it helps you track all of that out. It's a good way to get started. So, let's figure out how we're going to get rid of this bad boy. This is 1 pound of fat. That's the approximate size of 1 pound of fat, and it weighs 1 pound. Some of us only have 5 or 10 of those extra things sitting around on us. Some of us have more. But we need to understand what it actually takes in order to get rid of this 1 pound of fat. There are 3,500 calories in every single pound of fat. So in order to figure out how I'm going to lose weight and how many fewer calories I need to eat, I calculate my resting metabolic rate. And in my case, my resting metabolic rate is approximately 2,500 calories. That's if I'm doing nothing. As I work, as I do things at home, if I work out, that goes up a little bit. But let's just say my average day with the normal average activity puts me at around 3,000 calories a day that I need to consume in order to stay at level, at baseline. So the question is, if I drop my caloric intake by 500 calories every single day, so instead of the 3,000, I eat 2,500 calories. How long would it take me to lose this 1 pound of fat? And the simple explanation is it's going to take you 7 days to burn 3,500 calories. So 1 pound of fat per week. Now that may seem small, but that's 4 pounds a month. That's 48 pounds in a year. Now it doesn't directly translate. You can hit plateaus and you have to do things to keep your weight loss going. That's a simple calculation to get you started. For those of you that want to lose it a little bit quicker because spring is right around the corner, there's a great way to do that. You increase the amount of calories you expend on a daily basis, and that's called exercise. Go out and do brisk walking for 30 to 45 minutes 3 times a week. Or do a nice run for 30 minutes 3 times a week. The more energy you expend, the more goes towards your calorie deficit. But you can run marathons every day. But if you continue to eat more than you burn, you're never going to lose the weight. So it's a combination of diet and nutrition and exercise. I think it's really important to start simple. Keep these main things in mind. Get a calorie counter. And as you become more familiar with the foods you eat, the exercises that you want to do, and you start to notice those decreases in your weight, you'll become more and more excited about it, and you'll start to find out some more of the nitty-gritty details on how to lose weight and gain muscle. It's been a pleasure speaking with you guys about weight loss today. If you have any questions about that or any other health questions, visit my website at www.titanhealthdpc.com and find out more about myself, my practice, and what direct primary care is all about. Or just give me a call. I'd love to chat with you. Thanks, guys, and until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.